temperature. Today we're talking about how digital technology is revolutionizing the railway and improving safety for everyone who touches it. Both of my guests today are from Canadian Pacific Railway. We have Mike Redeker, the Chief Information Officer, and Dean Stoffel, CP's Director of Program Management, SAP Technical Services. For context, CP runs a network of more than 13,000 miles of railway across Canada and the United States. With people, freight, and equipment like locomotives, tracks, and cars, that's a massive operation. Let's start by talking about the broader importance of railway in the 21st century. How is rail transport distinguishing itself during the novel coronavirus pandemic?
If we look at all the products that people go to the stores to acquire, whether it's Walmart, Target, wherever it is, how do you think those products get to the stores? The railway is playing a mission-critical role in helping the products move across North America. That's what we do day in, day out, 24 hours a day. So we help the economy not only moving the products, but help people maintain their jobs, whether they're at the ports, whether they're at the trucking companies that help move the products, and consumers of the products, which would be like a Walmart or a Target.
And there's been a surprise benefit for rail transport, and it's at the U.S.-Canadian border. The road borders are closed between the United States and Canada, but the rail borders are still open, right?
Correct. The rail industry is considered an essential services in North America, and we're able to cross the border into the U.S. and back on a regular basis, and we're able to do that freely.
So let's pivot to safety now. I know that's a key pillar for CP. How has technology helped you guys improve safety?
We have regular meetings like most organizations, and there's not a meeting that I go to that safety isn't part of the dialogue, whether it's reviewing safety stats, whether it's reviewing what we need to train people on, whether it's reviewing video clips that need to be sent out to the field. Safety is at the core of who CP is. We regularly go through that data and analyze it to assess where we might have risks and exposures. That's one thing. The second thing is our systems to move the trains are mission critical, and therefore they're up 7/24, 365 days a year.
The systems that I support, I had 1 or 2 per week systems down before. And to a standardized in-memory infrastructure, yes, it's very fast. I mean, blindingly fast, where we had some processes that used to take 5-6 hours now take minutes. But we have a stability in that platform now that in migrating to HANA, we took those 1-2 a week to maybe 1 a quarter. And the stability that gave us and the credibility with our end customers, our internal and external customers' perspective of CPIS, to more of a partner than a cost because we were costing them time in moving their trains. And now we help them more efficiently do it. It's been a huge impact for us.
Yes. I'll just add to what Dean's saying. If you look at, we measure ourselves like any IT shop, we have metrics that we measure ourselves on. And one of the measurements that we have is how many hours of downtime we have across our applications that actually impacts train movement. And prior to us having a HANA footprint and having the stability that we have today, we were experiencing about 1,200 hours of downtime on an annualized basis. So if you think about it, take it this way, when you get 1,200 hours and then you multiply that by 180 to 200 trains in the network at any given point in time, you can start to do the math on the financial implications associated with it.
And beyond those financial implications, that downtime has downstream consequences across the network, doesn't it?
Exactly. Today, we keep track of it. Over the course of 6 years, we've moved from about 1,200 hours down to between 50 and 60 hours on an annualized basis. So you can see the productivity improvement in the movement of trains, cost savings, and then like what Dean was just saying, and getting real-time exposure of crew information and safety stats. You're providing the supporting infrastructure required by the operations team to operate in a much more safe manner.
That's it for today's episode of In Focus. I'd like to thank my guests, Mike and Dean, and thank you for watching. For SAP, I'm Derek Klobuchar.